You're now rocking with Jiggy Jones right here on Kreative Clout. We have Howard Stevenson in the building. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man, what's going on with you, Jiggy?
Man, everything's well. Everything's well now. Howard, I know you have a lot of great things that you and your company has been doing. So what's the most recent you would say either accomplishment or thing that you're most proud of and progressively proud of?
Recently, we received $250,000 from the Indianapolis Foundation to get our communities from the West Side to East Side financially lit.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, where we go, we have a cohort out west. We have cohorts out east, and we, teach them about different trades. How to make money, whether it's learning how to make clothes or Fiverr, learn how to make flyers, things like that.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely. So real quick, if you can explain what financially lit is, I think anyone could kind of get the gist of it based on the context, but explain it from for yourself.
Nowadays, we live in a generation where everybody want to get lit.
Mm-hmm.
Ways, nothing's wrong with it. So the fact that we're a financial literacy company, and we believe in getting lit. So, I basically just put the financially lit together.
And how long have you? When was the company first founded?
We became an LLC in 2015, and then we transitioned into a nonprofit February 2020.
Nice. So with that, you're teaching financial literacy to underserved communities, underprivileged communities, communities that don't necessarily have access or the resources in order to become financially literate, financially literate. But you've taken it upon that task yourself. And how has that journey been from 2015 up till now? You just explained that you received funding, but how's that journey been necessarily in general?
To be honest, it's been kind of rough. Starting out, hold on one second. There we go. To be honest, it's been kind of rough. For the longest, people felt like youth, or just underserved communities, they didn't need financial literacy. They needed learn about art. They need to learn about hygiene. Not saying that they don't, but everything that we basically do is predicated around finances.
Yeah.
So post pandemic, financial literacy became that big push. And then even after the pandemic, we were still in a battle of bringing in, let's say, Indianapolis, a homegrown organization into a school or organization, and they felt like that they would have been better with a bank or a financial institute. And come to find out is that they don't have that same connection to be able to build that rapport or just have that lived experience that Project Free has to understand the clients that they serve.
Got you. Now with Project Free, where are you necessarily looking to? The year is ending, it's fourth quarter. Where are you looking to take Project Free financially lit as we start the new year in 2023?
Just to really because of the funding, we're able to get mentors. Just to be able to really lock in with our participants year round. Just doing a 4-week program or a 1-day workshop is good, but to be able to see that change over time, you need to have that connection with someone that had that same lived experience with you. So long story short, building up our mentors to be able to serve the capacity that we're looking to serve.
Gotcha. And how many mentors are you thinking of having just to start?
We have 7.
Oh, nice. That's a big number right there. And these people are as far as their background. I know you said that they're most likely from the communities that you're serving. And how do you feel like that aspect helps the customer or those who you're providing a service to?
Well, to be honest, our mentors have the same cultural competency as the youth that we serve, or just say the communities that we serve, so they can be able to trust them. In a suit right now, but you'll never see me present in a suit, because that just loses the person focus. Because if a person feels like the one that they're learning from is so high up and they're so that they're too far out of reach, that they want to be able to connect and be able to have the person make that adjustment.
No, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. And one, I want to definitely commend you just on that, because you know, relatability, accessibility, those are two things that are big, especially when you're speaking to the youth and speaking to those who probably have not been exposed to things outside their current circumstance. And you know, that certainly helps when someone else can propose a different narrative, give a different narrative, and show them another way. So where did you even your the characteristic of like even like philanthropy or giving back to community, where did that come from? Or is that something that you always had since growing up?
No, I used to play basketball. And one thing I knew about basketball, it kept me out of trouble, and I was get paid, you know, and that's why a lot of us play sports, because it's either the streets or sports for us. So when I was in school, I started self-educating myself, and the first book I had read was Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it broke down financial literacy and entrepreneurship in the simplest form, you know. And I knew, and so I started asking around, hey, do you know about this information, or nothing down approach, or you know, and no one knew. So, and to be honest, I know that is the number one reason why. That is one of the number one factors of violence and poverty violence and crime is because you're in poverty.
Yeah.
So if I can teach, I feel like if I can teach our communities things that we didn't know, we'll be less likely to indulge in violence and gang activity.
No, exactly. So you said like basketball was, you know, one of those key factors that kind of kept you out of trouble. Was there any mentorship or either coaches or teachers or probably teammates that kind of help guide you with following that process?
I will say my freshman year of high school, it was we had an all Black staff in Northwest High School, but then I ended up transferring because my friends, they were breaking in my house because they felt like we had more than them. We was on Section 8 steps. But when I transferred to Broad Ripple, we had a Caucasian coach, so he wasn't able really to, you know, connect with us the way we needed to. To be honest, the grace of God.
No, that's definitely. And no, seriously. I mean, listen. Circumstances in the hood is not always in our favor, but you know, when seeing us to like just make it out those circumstances is really, we can't call it. It's just God.
Yeah.
It's just God. But so
I will say this. When I came back home, I started hanging with my friend's dad, and instead of hanging with my homies and you know, doing the things that they were doing, I actually went and found me a mentor, or you can say I found me a father, because I didn't have a father growing up.
Gotcha.
And I think that's where some of us will, we're looking for the mentor, we're looking for a mentor, we're looking for a father figure, but we won't go out there and be like, hey, would you be interested in mentoring me? Or, you know, not saying like that, but you know, really go find somebody that you can, you know, grow and build with.
Exactly.
So I literally positioned myself around a mentor after I came back from school, so I wouldn't have to be in the mix of everything.
No, definitely. I mean, those are the type of just initiatives that you need just as a person, because you know no one's gonna necessarily. People do want to help, but I feel like it's kind of up to us to take the initiative and seek that help, because you can't just be sitting, say I want help, and then just sit down and go to sleep. You actually got to go seek it, and you know that's part of the manifestation process. You know, you got to take action, and you know, like you said, you took action in making sure that you had like a mentor or someone to just guide you as you go through life.
As an adult,
as an adult, we all need that guidance. It don't matter how old or experienced that we get in life. Is like we all need guidance. We all figuring it out day by day.
Most definitely.
So, is there any, I would say, any characteristics that or core values that you have set within Project Free Financially Lit that you want to, you know, pass down to to those that you serve, or even someone, even your staff members? What are some of those core values or messages that you like constantly remind them of?
It sounds cliche, but literally never giving up. You know, I was told by my friends and people around me, you know, is financial, me teaching financial literacy, is it a scam? You know, getting 1,000 no's. And I think that really comes from me not giving up is really comes from, this is who I feel like I was called to be. You know, yeah, but as long as not giving up, you know, you don't give up. You know, I mean, doors are going to eventually open for you, and that's just how it's been for us. Like I said, post pandemic, we did start getting more contracts and things like that, but we literally became a $30,000 self-operating organization to receiving $300,000 in the same year. So I really feel like that, to be honest, is not giving up in a sense of being persistent. You know, and believing you are.
Always. And explain just one of those times when a door closed, but you actually are kind of like thankful for it because it led to something else that another door opening.
A door closed. I'll be getting so many doors.
just one of them that kind of stuck out. Like, but then when it happened, you kind of, and time went on, you were kind of grateful for it because it led to another one opening.
So there was an instance where I wanted to work with the organization, and they didn't want to pay me, you know. And if they would have just paid me what I wanted, I wouldn't have been able to get the funding that I got now. So because they were, let's just say, they didn't feel I didn't add enough value, or they just didn't simply want to pay me, I was able to go after the same resources that they have.
Got you. Now, when it initially happened, how did that make you feel? Were you like angry at them, or you kind of just kept it moving because you knew there was something better?
Kept it moving. Like I said, I've been told no so many times, and I learned early my education that you're going to get told, especially as an entrepreneur, you're going to get told no. So really looking for a yes, you know. And like I said, it does sound cliche, like keep getting told, you know, just take all the no's, but that's how it literally works. Like, just keep working until you get that yes, because you're going to get it, and those couple of yeses is going to outweigh all the no's.
Yeah, no, exactly. Now, what do you feel is the next step to hit your, I guess, next level of progression that you want to hit, both personally and as far as business?
What will be my next milestone? To be right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, I'm living in the moment. We have a location to where that's what we call Project Free University. But that was my whole goal, is to get an establishment, get a building where it's basically a school of finances. You know, so if it's yeah, I don't know if I answered that question right.
Oh, no, that's perfect, because you're not thinking too far ahead. It's like you currently focus on, you know, what's on your plate right now, and you know, that's going to lead to the next goal, and then, you know, it's kind of like a domino effect after that. So no, I definitely understand that.
That's crazy that you asked that, because, you know, usually you would want to talk about your 2023, 2024 projections and things like that, and you're not even mastering what's right in front of you, and that'll crumble right before your eyes. So I had to, you know, get in that. I had to, well, Howard, what's next? What else do you want to do? There's some other things that I want to do, but I have to lock in right here and establish who I am as this organization, you know, that everybody is looking to seek to partner with. So yes, we want, you know, 20 to 30 mentors, you know, throughout the US, but to be able to get our 7 in full compliance of who we are, what we believe in. That's our goal as of right now.
No, definitely. No, that's a very valid goal, obtainable goal, I'm sure, you know. And I think that's a reminder to, you know, myself and others that just taking care of what's on your plate now, what's in front of you, can be literally the building block and foundation and the root to whatever you're going to be going, wherever you're going to be going. So brick by brick, layer by layer, you're going to reach that goal, man.
Most definitely. I appreciate that.
Definitely. Yeah, Howard, I definitely appreciate your time, brother. Appreciate talking to you. I'm certainly inspired because your story is amazing. You're teaching financial literacy. We can never get enough financial literacy talks. Like, I don't care how many people have our business coaches, how many people have classes, how many people have schools. We can never it can never be a saturated market of financial literacy teachers. So I definitely appreciate everything you're doing as far as that's concerned, and covering your base on that effort. So shout out to you, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.